Hello everyone. The former ANC Secretary General Ace Magashule on Friday said that his party, the African Congress for Transformation, had joined forces with the Jacob Zuma's party Umkhonto weSizwe and other like-minded parties ahead of the 2024 general elections. He said, "We are going to work with Umkhonto weSizwe. We have been engaging with other radical progressive parties to ensure that in 2024 South Africa changes for the better. It's going to be a pleasure to work with Ubaba Umsholozi, Umkhonto weSizwe, and bring back the dignity of the black person and South Africans." Magashule was speaking in Pietermaritzburg on Friday as ACT kickstarted its 3-day awareness campaign in KwaZulu-Natal. The former Free State Premier poured cold water on the possibility of ACT merging with other parties before the upcoming elections, saying ACT was its own distinct party and confirming it will contest the elections independently. He said, "We have registered with the IEC. We are going to be on the ballot contesting elections as ACT." He added that they were on a nationwide campaign and that KwaZulu-Natal was one of the provinces where they were increasing their visibility, and said, "We are throughout South Africa. We are not just as people saying the Free State. We are done with the Free State, Northwest, and Northern Cape. We are present, seriously so, in Gauteng, the Eastern Cape, and we are in KZN. We want to make sure that we work and we prioritize blacks in general and Africans in particular. We don't talk, we act." A long-term Zuma's ally said that the formation of MK Party did not come as a shock to him, as he had been aware of its possible establishment. He added that Zuma had a right to association like other former ANC members who had gone on to establish political parties, including Julius Malema and Bantu Golomisa, who founded EFF and UDM respectively. He said, "It's democracy, it's maturing. South African people must have a choice." He praised Zuma's term as president of the country and said that Zuma began the implementation of free quality education that was promised in 1994, prioritized rural development and rural economy, and introduced long-term planning via Vision 2030, and stated that there was no 9 wasted years. Zuma was one of the best presidents. He said Zuma was branded as corrupt to get rid of him. He criticized the ANC and said that it needed mental consciousness and that people should not allow themselves to be deceived and lied to about certain people being corrupt, because the ruling party had strayed from what it was in the previous years, and said, "I'm saying the ANC of today is different from that of yesterday. It is no longer caring about black people. It is privatizing state-owned institutions and borrowing money from the IMF and World Bank. So for generations to come, we are going to live in debt." He didn't delve on the other parties that they are forming a strategic alliance with, but confirmed there were parties who share their values and ideology of opposing retrenchments and privatization of state-owned entities, and defined the. We are now moving on to the ANC Youth League President, Colin Malachi. The ANC Youth League President has urged the organization to register its intellectual property and brands to prevent people from appropriating its identity. Speaking at Peter Mokaba Memorial Lecture in Kanyamazane, Mpumalanga on Thursday, Malachi took a swipe at former President Jacob Zuma's MK Party and said that the youth must defend the ANC from opportunists. He said, "We must defend the ANC. The next thing we are going to have is people registering the UDF as a political party. If people do not get elected within the structures of the ANC, they will wake up in the morning and form a political party and go away with the history of the ANC." As part of the January 8 celebrations, let us register all these organizations that belong to the ANC, because if we don't do that, we are going to wake up in the morning having everything registered as political party, including the ANC Youth League. We must urgently act on such opportunism. Malachi rallied his peers to close ranks around the ANC and its president Cyril Ramaphosa and said, "We are taking it upon ourselves to defend the revolution against counter-revolutionists who infiltrated us a long time ago in the ANC. When we told people not to create leaders to be above the ANC, they thought we were joking. Some of us, when we were young, were organized to go to courts to defend people against many crimes, including rape and corruption. And we are saying that it is enough. We have created an animal in the ANC and now we cannot control it anymore." He said the youth will rise to defend the party and said, "Don't be threatened. President, the youth of this country is with you. Don't be scared to take decisions against those that don't do right because we must protect the gains of freedom." Some of the people who are leaving now to form opposition parties are running away from an ocean called renewal. Every time that the ocean called renewal cleans itself, they go outside and form their own political parties. Every day, criminals are forming political parties. They are using the money that they stole from the ANC government to go and form political parties. His sentiments were shared by Youth League convener in Mpumalanga, Sipho Mahlangu, who said, "We are going to defend the ANC with whatever we have. We have seen that former leaders of the ANC have grown greedy to the extent that they believe they are bigger than the ANC. We want to compare them to a donkey that returned to the city without Jesus Christ because it believes that it was more popular than Jesus Christ." The former president of the ANC believes that he is more popular than the ANC. Mahlangu said that the ANC will defeat him like the leadership of the ANC Youth League did in the 50s with discipline. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.